Hey dear learners, welcome to English with Vinnie. I hope you all are doing great, and in this video we are going to learn 5 idioms in 5 minutes. Yes, you heard it right. 5 idioms in 5 minutes with under the. Are you ready? Let's get started. Here we start with the first idiom of the day, and the first idiom is about. So, when you do something secretly, or when you do something illegally, or when you do something which is unauthoritative, right? You say it as under the table. Number 1 is under the table. Under the table means something which is done secretly, something which is done unauthoritatively, something which is illegal, something which is not permitted from the public's point of view or from the public's view. अगर हिंदी में हम देखें तो इसे कहा जाएगा कुछ ऐसा जो आप गुप्त रूप से कर रहे हैं, जो आप अनौपचारिक रूप से कर रहे हैं, या आप कुछ ऐसा कर रहे हैं जो कि अवैध है, right? For example, the bribe which you give, right? So let's take some examples. In simple words, जो आप bribe देते हैं means आप पैसे दे रहे हैं under the table, right? Let's take one example. The manager bluntly told me, if you want good services, you will have to offer me some money under the table. They offered some money to the eyewitness under the table so that he can keep his mouth shut, so that he can keep mum. We offered him some money under the table so that he can change his words, but he didn't. Under the table means something which is done secretly, something which is done illegally. Let's jump to the second and a very important idiom and a commonly used idiom, which is आज मैं नहीं आ सकती, आज मैं बीमार हूँ. I can't come today as I am under the weather. Under the weather is the idiom number 2, is the second idiom of the day, which means that today you are not feeling well. If you're not feeling well, means you are under the weather. In Hindi, it is बीमार, अस्वस्थ. ये होता है under the weather. That means you are not well. Let's take some examples. I cannot come to office today as I am under the weather. She's not at her best today as she is under the weather. I'm so sorry I can't join you for the dinner tonight as I am under the weather. I hope you got it. Let's jump to the third. Third is under the gun. Under the gun. Gun. What does it mean? Under the gun. Though it sounds a bit risky, but it means when you are under the pressure, when you are under some stress to reach the target, to reach the desired goal, it is said to be under the gun. Let's use it. So, the sales team is under the gun to complete the sales target of this month, or they will be fired. My team is under the gun to submit this project by the end of this week, or we will be fired. Students are under the gun to submit their project right before Saturday, or it is going to be a big trouble. Guys, let's understand. Under the gun आप तब यूज करेंगे जब आप किसी तरीके के प्रेशर में हैं, जब आपको कोई टारगेट अचीव करना है before the deadline, right? Under the gun means under pressure. Under pressure. And here we hop on to our next idiom, which is under the thumb. Thumb. So, first tell me, have you ever been under the thumb of someone? या कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि आपको लगता है कि यार वो बहुत ही डोमिनेटिंग है, वो बहुत ही ऑप्रेसिव है, वो हर बार अपनी चलाता है, वो सिर्फ अपनी ही चलाता है? If you have ever worked, or if you have ever been in a situation where you have felt that you have always been dominated by someone, that means you are under the thumb of that person. For example, she left her marriage because she always felt like she was under his husband's thumb. The employees were always under the thumb of their demanding boss. That country has always been under the thumb of the dictator who has been ruling there for the past 5 decades. Under the thumb means आप जब किसी के प्रेशर में काम कर रहे हैं, कि आपके ऊपर कोई ऐसा है जो आपको हर बार हर तरीके से डोमिनेट करता है, that means you are under the thumb. In simple words, under the thumb means you are under someone's control. You are under someone's dominance. You are powerless. You don't have any power to take decisions. That is what we mean with under the thumb. Let's hop on to the last idiom of the day, and the last idiom is. Before I give the explanation for the fifth one, I would like to set a quick reminder of the idioms which we did couple of months back. It was in the nick of time and at the 11th hour. याद आया कुछ? बस वो ही है under the wire. Under the wire means when you do something just in time. बिल्कुल समय बीता जा रहा था, बिल्कुल समय खत्म हो रहा था और आप वहां पहुंच गए. Right? वो होता है under the wire. When you complete something just before the deadline or just at the deadline. ये होगा under the wire. I submitted my application under the wire right before the deadline. The team submitted their assignment under the wire right before the final launch. Under the wire means just in time, in the nick of time, at the 11th hour. Alright, so guys, I just hope you got these 5 idioms of the day, and if you have any other phrases, any other idiom with under the, feel free to mention in the comment section. And yes, stay tuned for many such videos. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.